What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL, and welcome back to another MLB High Five video with your boy. Drop a like down below, comment anything in the comments section to enter your name into that $50 giveaway. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys for joining me as always. Follow me on Twitter at Cam_ATL. That's the best way to get a hold of me. Thank you guys for joining me as always. I'm going to make this super short and sweet because I have somewhere I need to be here shortly. So I'm going to make this video fairly quickly. I'm just going to quickly touch on the points that we like, give you guys the high five, and then send you on your way. GreenlightDFS.com. All of the early price picks have already been posted as always the night before. Go check those out. More will be added if I'm able to find some value as well. And let's just continue smashing. Once again, it was another profit day on price picks yesterday. DK came just short, even with some really good plays. So I'm excited to get right back on track today. And let's go ahead and get straight into it. So my pitchers for today, we do have a game in course, but there's some value that's interesting as well that opens things up, so you're able to get whatever pitching you want and get exposure to cores. So Shohei Ohtani and Garrett Cole are my two guys. Shohei Ohtani is the best pitcher option on this slate when it comes to matchup, how good he's been on the road, plain and simple, just all around he's been fantastic. He's in a very plus matchup against a bad Oakland offense. He is a fantastic option. And like I said, on the slate with all this pitching, Ohtani, Wheeler, Bieber, Cole, Carrasco, Urquidy, Peralta, all these guys are just super talented pitchers. Get your pitching right. Just spend up for pitching and then get the spots in course that you can afford. Plain and simple. Now, if you really just want to spend up on guys and you want to go value guys, Marcus Stroman is interesting. He's been fantastic at home. Tommy Henry is going against Pittsburgh at home. He's another guy that's an interesting option as well. Okay, so 5-4, 7-2. These two guys are cheap and open things up for you if that's the way that you would like to go. But I think there's too many studs on this slate and too much solid value that I'm going both my favorite pitchers on the entire slate, and that's Ohtani and Cole. Cole's going against Seattle, who's missing Jesse Winker. Well, I'm expecting them to be missing Jesse Winker. Yesterday, Winker left with back spasms in the game. I'm expecting him not to just bounce right back and play Tuesday. So we'll see what happens. But Garrett Cole's in a fantastic spot here, especially if Jesse Winker is out for the Seattle. That's the best lefty they have in the lineup. If he's out, I mean, that makes it even easier for Garrett Cole. All right, so I really love that spot. Now let's go to hitters. At first base, one of my favorite bats on the entire slate that is going to be low owned because there's a game in course, Pete Alonso. Pete Alonso's got the righty-lefty matchup against Minor. Minor has given up almost 3 home runs per 9 versus right-handed bats. Now he's on the road in New York where Pete Alonso has been mashing lefties. This is a huge spot where I think that if we can get him low owned, that could be huge benefits. We could reap some huge rewards here. So Pete Alonso at 5.9. I'm expecting ownership to be low. They're the second highest projected total team on the slate. Righties for the Mets are in a fantastic spot here. A lot of power could be put up here from the Mets, and Pete Alonso is their biggest power hitter they have, and he's been mashing lefties. So really love that spot. Now there's many spots that you can go for St. Louis. One of the guys I'm going to start with is going to be Nolan Gorman. Gorman on the road for St. Louis versus righties has been fantastic. He's got that pop in his bat, over 260 ISO. Fantastic spot for Nolan Gorman at 4.42. I mean, there's just multiple guys in this St. Louis offense that you can get under that 5K range. You don't have to spend all the way up at the Goldschmidt or Arenado, even though they're fine options if you have the money, sure. But Feltner has been much worse versus lefties than righties. So if you really want to take advantage here, you want to grab the lefties of St. Louis, but righties are fine too. This game is in course, and Feltner could definitely give it up. But you definitely want lefties predominantly. And Nolan Gorman is a guy that I really, really like. And speaking of that, we need a lefty in the outfield. It's going to be Nootbaar. You can go with Lars Nootbaar, who is a cheap lefty at only 2.3 for St. Louis, or you can go Corey Dickerson, who I like the most because he's bare min 2K, and this dude's got double dong potential in Colorado here. He's got a ton of power, we already know. He's solid versus righties. As of lately, over the last month or so, it's a small sample size of 18 plate appearances, but he's got over 200 ISO versus righties, hitting the ball very well, solid WRC plus. All this calculates out to be fantastic. You want these cheap lefty bats for St. Louis, and it really opens everything up. And that is why, with the guys like Lars, with Corey Dickerson, with these options that we have on this slate, in such a good hitting spot, I think that you just spend up for pitching. And that's it, y'all. Like I said, I got somewhere I have to be real quick. So thank you guys for joining me as always. Thank you guys for putting up with this quick video. Hopefully this high five has been good to you. Shohei Ohtani, Garrett Cole, Pete Alonso, Nolan Gorman, and Corey Dickerson, or Lars, you can go with either one, is the high five for today. Thank you guys. Go smash that shit. I want to see some green light logos or just green light people in general at the top of contests. We're going to smash tonight. And let's go ahead and just keep it going on Prize Picks as well. Things have been fantastic at Greenlight. Let's just keep it going, baby. I'm out. Peace.